10 minutes off for a tea break in the middle of the night in that place. And I couldn't find a seat. All them Greeks at it. All them Poles, them Greeks, them blacks, all them aliens at it. All them blacks at it. All them Greeks. They had me working there. They had me working.
Take a seat.
Well, what I gotta do first, you see, what I gotta do, I gotta loosen myself up, you see what I mean? I could have got done in down there.
You want to roll yourself one of these?
Oh, no, I never smoke a cigarette. I tell you what, though, mister, I have a fill of that tobacco there for my pipe, if you like.
Yes, go on, take some of it.
Oh, thank you, mister. Just enough to fill my pipe. I had it in myself once, a while back. We got knocked off. On the Great West Road. Where shall I put it?
I'll take it.
When he come at me tonight, I told him, didn't I? You had me tell him, didn't you?
I saw him have a go at you.
Go at me. You wouldn't grumble. Filthy skate. An old man like me. I've had dinner with the best.
Yes, I saw him have a go at you.
Oh, them Torags, mate. Got the manners of pigs. I might have been on the road a few years, but you can take it from me, I keep myself up. I keep myself clean. That's why I left my wife. Fortnight after I married her. Oh, less than that. Under a week. I opened up the lid of his saucepan. You know what was in it? A pile of her underclothes. Unwashed. The vegetable pan it was, a pan for the vegetables. That's when I left her. I haven't seen her since. Oh. I've had dinner off the best of plates. I'm not so young anymore. I remember the time when I was as handy as the best of them. They wouldn't take any liberties with me. But I haven't been so well lately. I've got these attacks. You saw what happened with that one, did you?
I only caught the end of it.
Come up to me. Parks a bucket of rubbish in my hand. Tells me to take it out back. It's not my job to take out the bucket. They got a boy there for taking out the bucket. It's my job to clear out the floor, clean up the tables, do a bit of washing up. Nothing to do with taking out buckets. Say if it was. Suppose I was supposed to take out the buckets. What's this git got doing coming up to me, giving me orders? He's not my boss. We got the same standing. He's nothing superior to me.
Was he a Greek?
No, he was a Scotch. He was a Scotchman. If you hadn't come and stopped that Scotch git, I'd be in the hospital now. I'd have cracked my head when I fell on the pavement. I'll get him. One night I'll get him. When I find myself down in that direction. It wouldn't be so bad. But I left all my belongings down there, see, in the back room. All of them, all the lot there was in this black bag, you see. Every lousy bit of all my bleeding belongings are left down there, in the rush of it. I bet he's having a good old poke around at this very minute.
I could pop around and pick them up for you sometime.
Anyway, it's kind of you, mister, letting me stop off here and have a rest, like. Just for a few minutes. Is your room?
Yes.
There's a good bit of stuff there, isn't there?
Yes.
Must be worth a few bob, this. Put it all together. Enough of it.
There's a good bit of it, all right.
You, sleep here, do you?
Yes.
What's in that?
Yes.
Yes, well, you'll be well out of the draft there.
You don't get much wind.
You'll be well out of it. It's different when you're kipping out.
Would be.
Nothing but wind then.
Yes. When the wind comes up, it
Yes. Gets very drafty.
Mm.
I've always been very sensitive to it.
Ah,
Always have been.
are you?
You got any more rooms here then?
Where?
Down there, across the landing, down the landing there.
They're out of commission.
Get away.
They're all closed up.
Downstairs?
They're all locked up. The floors have
Dear, I was lucky you come into that cuff tonight. I could have got done in by that Scotch git. I've been left for dead more than once. I noticed there was someone was living in the house next door.
What?
I noticed there was someone.
There's people living all along the road.
Yes, I saw them curtains pulled as we come along there.
They're neighbors.
This your house then?
I'm in charge.
You're the landlord, are you? Yes, I noticed them big heavy curtains pulled across the windows. I noticed them big curtains pulled right down over the windows as we come along. I thought there must be somebody living there.
Family of Indians lives there.
Blacks.
I don't see much of them.
Blacks, eh? Well, we've certainly got a few knickknacks around here, I'll say that. I don't like a bare room. I'll tell you what, mister, you don't have a spare pair of shoes, do you?
Shoes.
Them bastards at the monastery let me down again.
Where?
Down at Luton. Monastery down at Luton. See, I got this friend down at Shepherd's Bush.
I might have a pair.
I got this mate in Shepherd's Bush. In the convenience. Well, he wasn't a convenience. Very good convenience he kept. One of the best they had. He always used to slip me a bit of soap any time I went in there. Very good soap. They got to have good quality soap in them places. I was never without a bit of soap any time I was knocking about in the Shepherd's Bush area.
Pair of brown.
He's not there anymore. Went. It was he has told me about this monastery down in Luton. He'd heard that they give away shoes.
You've got to have a good pair of shoes.
Shoes? They're life and death to me. I had to go down to Luton in these.
What happened when you got there, then?
Well, see, I used to know this bootmaker in Acton. Very good mate to me he was. You know what that bastard monk said to me? You got any more blacks living around here then?
What?
How many more blacks you got
You
living
might try these.
Do you know what that bastard monk said to me? No, these would be a bit small.
Would they?
Not the right size.
Nice trim, though.
Don't fit, though.
Oh.
No, I got a very broad foot. These are too pointed, you see. I mean, they'd cripple me in a week. The ones I got on, they're no good, but at least they're comfortable. I mean, they're not much cop, but at least they don't hurt. Thanks anyway, mister.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for you. Would you like to sleep here?
Here?
You can sleep here if you like.
Here? Oh, I don't know about that. How long for?
Till you get yourself fixed up.
Well, that...
Get yourself sorted out.
Oh, I'll get myself sorted out. Pretty soon now. Where would I sleep?
Here. The other rooms would be no good to you.
Here? Where?
There's a bed under all that.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's very handy. That's very... I tell you what, I might just do that. Just till I get myself fixed up. You've got enough furniture here.
Yes, I picked it up. I thought it might come in handy. I'm just keeping it here for the time being.
This gas stove here working?
No.
Hey, what you do for a cup of tea?
Nothing.
That's rough, isn't it? You, building something in there?
I thought I might build a shed.
Carpentry, eh? Where are you going to put your shed?
I'll have to clear the garden first.
You'd need a tractor.
I'll get it done.
What's this?
That's a Buddha.
Get on.
Yes. I picked it up in a shop. I don't know why. I quite like the look of it. What do you think of these Buddhas?
Oh, they're all right, aren't they?
Yes. I was very pleased to get a hold of this one. It's very well made.
This is the bed here, isn't it?
Yes. There's a lavatory over there with a sink in it.
You don't share the toilet.
What?
I mean, You don't share the lavatory with them blacks, do you?
They live next door.
They don't come in. Because, you know, fair's fair.
How are you off for money then?
Oh, well, now if you want the truth, mister, I'm a bit short.
Here's a few bob.
Oh, thank you, mister. Good luck. See, I just happened to find myself just a bit short. See, I didn't get paid nothing for all that week's work I did last week. That's the position. That's how it is.
I went into a pub the other day. I ordered a Guinness. They gave it to me in a thick mug. I sat down and I tried to drink it. But I couldn't. I can't drink Guinness out of a thick mug. Only out of a thin glass.
Oh,
I tried, but I couldn't finish it.
if only this weather would break, then I could get down to Sidcup.
Sidcup.
The weather's been so bloody awful. How can I get down to Sidcup in these damn shoes?
Why do you want to get down to Sidcup?
I got my papers there.
Your what?
I got my papers there.
What are they doing at Sidcup?
Man I know, got them. I left them with him. They prove who I am. I can't do a thing without them papers. I'm stuck without them.
Why's that?
See, what it is, you see, I changed my name. I've been living under an assumed name. That's not my real name.
What name have you been going under?
Jenkins. Bernard Jenkins. That's my name. That's the name I'm known by anyway. But it's no use me going with that name anymore. I got no rights. Look. I got an insurance card here. Name of Jenkins, see? Bernard Jenkins. It's got 4 stamps on it. 4 stamps. But it's no use me going under that name anymore. I got no rights under that name anymore. I take this card in, I show it to them, I get into the nick. 4 stamps it's got. I haven't paid out pennies. I paid out pounds. I paid out pounds, not pennies. And there's more stamps, plenty. But they didn't stick them in, the nigs. I didn't have time to get onto it.
You want to have your card stamped.
It wouldn't do no good. It's not my real name. I take this card in, I go in the nick.
What is your real name?
Davies. Mark Davies. That was before I changed my name.
It looks as though you ought to get all that sorted out.
If only the weather would break, then I can get down to Sidcup. This man who's got my papers, it's all down there. It's all written down, then I can prove everything.
How long has he had them?
What?
How long has he had your papers?
Well, now, It's a bit of time. It must have been during the war, near on 15 years ago.
Anytime you want to get into bed, just go ahead. Don't mind about me.
Well, maybe I'll just do that. I'm feeling a bit done in. Where do I nothing in my pocket.
It's all right. What's this? It's all right.
Yes.
Sleep well.
Oh, yes. Dead out. I must have been dead out.
You
Huh?
were you dreaming?
Dreaming?
Yes.
No, I wasn't dreaming. I never dream.
No?
No,
Nor do I.
nor me. Why do you ask that then?
You were making noises.
Who was?
You were.
Hey, just a minute. What do you mean making noises? What sort of noises?
You were groaning. You were jabbering.
Jabbering?
Yes.
I don't jabber, man. Nobody's ever told me that before. What would I be jabbering about?
I don't know.
I mean, where's the sense in it? Nobody ever told me that before. You got the wrong bloke, mate.
No. You were jabbering. You woke me up. I thought you might have been dreaming.
I wasn't dreaming. I never had a dream in my life. Hey, where are you going? Are we going out?
Yes.
Oh, well, wait a minute then. Just a minute.
What are you doing?
Well, I better come with you, wouldn't I?
Why?
Well, you know, when you go out, you want me to come with you.
Why?
Well, like when you go out to the house, you want me to come with you, don't you?
You don't have to go out.
You mean I can stay here?
Just because I go out doesn't mean you have to go out.
You don't mind me staying here?
I've got a couple of keys. One for this door and one for the front door. This door and the front door.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, mister. Thank you very much. Best of luck.
You know, I was sitting in a cafe the other day, and I happened to be sitting at the same table as this woman. And we started to have this conversation. I don't know, about where she'd been on her holiday or some trip. She'd been down south. I don't remember where, though. Anyway, we were just talking, having this conversation, and all of a sudden, she put her hand over to mine, and she said, "How would you like me to have a look at your body?"
Get on with it.
Yeah. Just like that. Middle of the conversation. Struck me as a bit odd.
They've said the same thing to me.
Have they?
Women. Oh, many is a time one of them has come across and asked me much the same question.
What did you say your name was?
Bernard Jenkins is my assumed name.
No, your other one.
Davies. Mark Davies.
Welsh, are you?
Huh?
Are you Welsh?
Oh, well, I've been around. I've been about, you know.
Where were you born?
What do you mean?
Where were you born?
Oh, I was, well, it's a bit hard, like to, like it's a long time ago, like, to remember, you know, it's a bit of track, like, you know. Hey, mister, you couldn't slip me a couple of bob for a cup of tea, just like, you know.
I gave you a couple of bob last night.
Eh? Oh, yes, so you did. I forgot. It just slipped clean out of my mind there. For a moment. Thank you. Thank you very much, mister. Hey, listen, you're sure you don't mind me staying here like you? I'm not the sort of man who wants to take liberties.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, mister.
Well, I'll be seeing you then.
Oh, yes, all right. Oh, he's got some stuff here. Paint. What's going to paint? Oh, I'll have to look into that. Oh. Oh, trains. Dear, it's beautifully made. What's he doing with trains at his age? Oh, oh, so nice. Oh, so nice.
What's the game? Well,
Nothing.
what's your name?
I don't know you. I've never seen you before.
Eh?
Jenkins.
Jenkins?
Yes.
Jenkins. You sleep here last night?
Yes.
Sleep well?
Yes.
I'm awfully glad. It's awfully nice to meet you. What did you say your name was?
Jenkins.
Beg your pardon?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. You remind me of my uncle's brother. Always on the move, that man. Never without his passport. Had an eye for the ladies. Very much your shape. Bit of an athlete. A long jump specialist. Used to practice run-ups in the drawing room around Christmas time. Had a penchant for nuts. That's what it was. Nothing more than a penchant. Couldn't eat enough of them. Walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, peanuts. Never touched a piece of fruitcake. Had a marvelous stopwatch. Picked it up in Hong Kong. The day after they threw him out of the Salvation Army. He used to go in number 4 for Beckenham Reserves. That was before he got his medal. He had a funny habit of carrying a fiddle on his back, like a papoose. I think he had a bit of Red Indian in him. To be honest, I never figured out how he came to be my uncle's brother. I mean, I often wondered if it shouldn't have been the other way around. I mean that my uncle was his brother and that he was my uncle. But I didn't call him uncle. I called him Sid. My mother called him Sid too. It was a funny business. Your spitting image he was. Married a Chinaman and went off to Jamaica. Sleep well last night?
Now look here. I don't know who you are.
What bed did you sleep in?
That one.
Not the other one?
No.
Susie. How do you like my room?
Your room?
Yes.
This ain't your room. I don't know who you are. I ain't never seen you before.
You know, believe it or not, you have a funny kind of resemblance to a fellow I knew up in Shoreditch. Actually lived in Aldgate. I was visiting my cousin up in Camden Town. This guy, he used to make his pitch near Finsbury Park, near the bus depot. Your spitting image he was. Bit bigger around the nose, but there was nothing in it. You sleep here last night?
Yes.
How'd you sleep?
I slept.
You sleep well?
Yes.
You didn't have to get up in the night?
No.
What did you say your name was?
Now look here.
What?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. You sleep well last night?
Yes.
You slept here last night?
Yes.
What bed?
That.
Not the other one?
No.
What kind of sleep did you have in that bed?
All right.
You weren't uncomfortable.
All right.
You a foreigner?
No,
Born and bred in the British Isles?
I was.
What did they teach you? How did you like my bed? That's my bed. You've got to watch you don't catch a draft.
From the bed?
No, now up your arse. You intending on settling down here for a while?
Give me my overcoat.
You intending on settling down for a while here?
Give me my bloody overcoat.
Why, where are you going?
Give it me, I'm going. I'm going down to Sidcup.
You know, you remind me of a fellow I met just up past the Guildford bypass.
I was brought here.
Brought here?
I was brought here. I was
Who
brought
brought
here.
you here?
Man who lives here. He brought me here.
Fibber.
I was brought here last night. I got this broken the cuff. I was working. I got the bullet. I was working in this cuff. Broke. Saved me from a punch-up. He brought me here. He brought me right here.
I'm afraid you're nothing but an old fibber, aren't you? You're speaking to the owner. This is my house.
It's his. He's seen me all right. He's seen me.
This is my bed.
What about that then?
That's my mother's bed.
Well, she wasn't in it last night.
Don't you get perky. You leave my mum out of this.
I ain't. I haven't did that.
You're a bit out of your depth, aren't you, friend? Don't start taking liberties with my old mother. You've got to have a little respect.
I got respect. You won't find anyone with more respect for me.
And stop telling me these fibs.
Now look, I ain't never seen you before, have I?
You've never seen my mother before either, I suppose. You know, I'm coming to the conclusion that you're nothing but an old skate. An old scoundrel.
Now wait.
Look here, son. Look here, sonny. You stink.
You ain't got no right to say that.
You're stinking the place out. You're nothing but an old robber. There's no getting away from it. You don't belong in a nice place like this. You're an old barbarian, an old skate. You got no right walking around an unfurnished flat. I could charge you £7 a week if I wanted to, unless you're keen on a straightforward purchase. Of course, I'd need a signed declaration of your physical fitness from your medical attendant, to prove to me that you could carry the can, that is. Wouldn't I? Who do you bank with? You still got that leak?
Yes. It's coming from the roof.
From the roof, eh?
Yes. I'm going to have to tar it over.
What?
The cracks.
You're going to tar over the cracks in the roof.
Yes.
Think that'll do it?
It'll do it for the time being.
What do you do? What do you do when the bucket's full?
Empty it.
I was telling my friend that you were thinking of starting decorating the other rooms.
Yes. Here's your bag.
Oh, thanks, mister. Give it to me, thanks.
What's this?
Give us it, that's my bag.
I've seen that bag before.
That's my bag.
The bag's very familiar.
What do you mean?
Where'd you get it?
Rub it.
That's mine.
Whose?
That's mine. Tell him it's mine.
It's your bag?
Give us it.
What?
Give it to him.
Give him what?
That bloody bag.
What bag? What bag?
Now look here.
Now you look here. You come busting into my place, laying your hands on anything you can lay your hands on. You watch your step. Don't overstep the mark.
Here you are.
Who is that bloke then?
He's my brother.
Is he? He's a real joker, that one, isn't he? Yeah, he's a real joker.
He's got a sense of humor.
Yeah, you could see. The first time I saw him, he's a real joker, that one. I noticed.
He tends to see the funny side of things.
Well, he's got a sense of humor, doesn't he?
Yes. I'm supposed to be fixing up the upper part of the house for him.
It's not his house, is it?
Yes. I'm supposed to be turning the upper part into a flat.
What does he do then?
He's in the building trade. He's got his own van.
He don't live here, do he? Hey, I've been thinking, mister, this ain't my bag. No, my bag's a different sort of bag altogether. No, what they've done, I know what they've done. They held back my bag, and they gave you a different bag altogether.
No, what happened was someone went off with your bag.
That's what I said.
Anyway, I got that bag in a different place altogether. It's got a few things in it. The fellow let me have it for a good price.
Any shoes? Hey, what's this?
It's a smoking jacket.
A smoking jacket. Well, that's got some nice material in it. Yeah, I'll try this on, see how it fits. Hey, have you got a mirror around here anyway?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, a smoking jacket. Well, it don't fit too badly anyway. How do you think it looks?
Looks all right.
Well, I won't say no to this. No, I wouldn't say no to this.
You could be caretaker here if you liked.
What?
You could look after the place if you liked. You know, the stairs, the landings, the front steps. Keep an eye on it. Polish the bells.
Bells?
I'll be fixing a few for the front door. Brass.
Caretaker, eh?
Yes.
Well, I ain't never done any caretaking before, you know, like, what I mean is, well, I ain't never been a caretaker before.
How would you feel about being one now?
Oh, well, I reckon I'd have to know, you know,
What sort of...
what sort of,
What I mean,
what I mean is,
I could tell you
well, you know, like, you know, you
when the
you get-
time came
Well, yes, what I'm getting at is,
exactly what sort of...
wouldn't, you know, what I'm trying to get at is, well, what sort of jobs, you know,
Well, there's the stairs and the bells.
well, you know, wouldn't it, it would be a matter, wouldn't it, of a broom, isn't it?
Yes. And of course you'd have to have a few brushes.
Yes, you need implements, that's what I'm getting at, see? You need quite a good few implements.
What we could do, see, what we could do is we could, I could fix up a bell by the front door, and I could put Caretaker on it. And you could answer any queries.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why not?
Well, what I mean is, well, you never know who may be walking up them front steps, do you? And I got to be a bit careful.
Why, is someone after you?
After me? Why, that Scotch git could be after me, couldn't he? Look, what'll happen is, they ring the doorbell, I go down, I answer it, and who could be there? Any Harry could be there. I could be buggered as easy as that. And then, see, they might be there after my card, might they? See, look at it now. I got this card, I got 4 stumps on it. That's all I got, I ain't got any more. They could, see, what would happen is, they ring the bell marked Caretaker. They could have me in straight away, man. Of course, I got plenty of other cards, but they don't know that. And I can't tell them, can we? Because then they might find out, like, that I've been living under an assumed name. See, this name I'm using now, that isn't my real name. It's different. See, like, this name I'm going around under now, that's not my real name. It's assumed.